Hello tigers, we are the tigers, and we listen to the voice inside us. Hello tigers, we are the tigers, and we're filling the world with love. Rah!
Rah! I have no idea whether that plays all the way through or what that does, but I'm loving playing with the fact that I play my title track from my programs. I'm just playing around. So if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But hi, hello, you beautiful human. How are you? It's Tiger Tuesday. My Tiger Tuesdays are a little bit sporadic at the moment. I haven't yet found the time that works consistently and persistently for me, but I will. But in the meantime, I'm just showing up on a Tuesday when it works. So how are you? How are things? I want to get into loving too much today. And today's live and Tiger Tuesday has been very much inspired by a coaching call that I have just come from. And how this is showing up all the time, and that, my friends, is boundaries. Boundaries. And here's the thing that I know, that as mothers, we are giving all the time. We are the vessel that gives love. We provide everything for our families. We provide for everything for our children. We nurture, we nourish. This is exactly what we do. However, when it becomes toxic is when we are in a position where we are giving and loving too much. And that means that we have no boundaries in place in order to protect ourselves or to nourish and nurture ourselves. And it means that we are giving everything at the expense of ourselves. And I'm going to say, I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again, that love without boundaries is not love. Love without boundaries is codependency. And you will know if you are in this kind of situation, because what this looks and feels like is we start to get into overwhelm. We start to feel annoyed and resentful. We start to feel depleted and drained and exhausted. And here's the thing that I know to be true. Most of this is because you have been raised as a mother. Now, I'm talking to mothers here because 97% of my audience are mothers. So if you're a father watching this, maybe take what resonates and ignore the rest. But this is for the mums. We have been raised and programmed to put others' needs before our own, to serve, to take care of. Okay. And that's fine as long as it is not in a toxic situation, because how this then transpires is if we are giving at the expense of ourselves, not only we're setting up our daughters and our sons to expect this from women, we're setting up our sons to expect this from women, to just give, right? This is where we have this whole generation of women and mothers at the moment that literally we have it all, but we're also having to do it all. We're having to do the lion's share of all of the laundry. We're having to do the lion's share of all of the childcare, but we're also having to work like a man and bring in money. It's completely unbalanced. And if you are raising daughters, we want to be modeling right now a balanced self-love approach. And the reason why I'm saying that is because if we are resentful, if we are annoyed, if we are depleted, if we are drained, what this then looks like is then we start losing our shizzle. We're going to overwhelm. It's not possible for you to do all the things. It's not possible for you to be at capacity like that. But what I know for sure is that nobody is going to put the boundary in for you. So if you're feeling any of those things, this is a sure sign that you have a boundary problem and that there needs to be things put in place. It's about slowly clawing back the things that you have to in order to regain a healthy sense of yourself. And you'll know if there are boundary issues showing up in your home, right? Maybe you walk into others' rooms without knocking. Maybe you help yourself to other things, or your children help themselves to things. This happens a lot in childhood, right? Children are just kind of coming into your room and taking whatever. And it's down to us to slowly start putting in just respectful boundaries, that we knock before we're going into somebody's bedroom, that we ask before that we take. And these are slow things that we have to learn over time. But the problem is, if you have no space for yourself, you're going to start feeling resentful. And we always know that we have a boundary issue because it feels uncomfortable to put a boundary in. And here's what I know to be true, is that when you put a boundary in, 9 times out of 10, people are going to be hacked off with you. And the people that are hacked off with you are always the people that are benefiting the most from you not having a boundary. So, very short and sweet today. I just invite you to think about, where are you feeling the resentment? Where are you feeling the annoyance? Where are you feeling the overwhelm? What is the boundary that needs to be put in place? What do you need in this moment? And what boundary you need to put in? What do you need to take off your plate? Normally it's either taking something off your plate or putting in a boundary. Either way, we are slowly defining ourselves as a more authentic person. Because when we are giving at the expense of ourselves, we don't get to look ourselves in the mirror and like ourselves. We know that we are giving too much, and you cannot give at the expense of yourself. So short and sweet today, sending you loads of love. There are so many exciting things happening in the world of Lala Tigers at the moment. We are about 30 to 60 days away from accreditation for CPD, and very exciting things happening with our toothbrushing workshop. So I'm going to leave this here, little updates for you. Think about where you're feeling annoyed. Remember, nobody has control of your internal experience. If you are feeling annoyed, your emotion is trying to tell you that a boundary has been crossed. If you're feeling overwhelmed, your emotions are telling you that you either need to take something off your plate or you need to put in a boundary. If you are feeling resentful, it is because you are giving too much, and the only person that can claw that back is yourself. Remember, ultimately the goal is to look yourself in the mirror and to like yourself. Leaving it here for you today. I love you so much. Going to be doing another few live workshops towards the end of the month, beginning of April. So keep your eyes out. Stay fierce. Never forget that you're awesome. I love you, and I'll see you soon.